Hey y'all, welcome to Other Realm Studio. It's going to be a short one tonight, so um, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet though. So I just got some um, well, I heard some awesome news. Uh, my comic Soulbound. Uh, I don't have distribution for it because distribution is incredibly expensive and honestly, it seems like a big pain to get distribution to the comic stores through Diamond. Also, Diamond has no competition, so they don't have much motivation to be better. So, let me see. I'm gonna do something real quick tonight, and then I'll see if I can catch the rest of this stream right here. Okay, if you're on YouTube, on Crowdfunding Comics, the Crowdfunding Comics channel, that's gonna start in 2 minutes, and I really want to see it. I want to see it live. I'm really interested in this because this guy is Peter Simeti. He's the publisher at Alterna Comics. He's got this huge thing going on right now with Alternaween, with comics that are affordable enough uh, that you can actually give them out as Halloween treats. It's really awesome. And he's also going to be starting up distribution, and I want to hear more about that. I just did hear a 2-hour stream that he did about it, and I want to hear more. So this is going to be a real quick stream tonight, and I'm going to go pop over and watch this other guy's channel. I'm really sorry if anybody's here, like, really counting on me to draw for an hour. But this is kind of important for the long run. I need to find out everything I can about it because I, Soulbound isn't just one issue of a comic. It's hang on, I don't have this braced properly. I'm all mixed up tonight. So it's not just one issue. It's going to be a 10-issue arc, and without having distribution to get into any kind of store, I'd have to count those all up myself. Or, well, run down each individual store myself. And ask them to carry it. Whoa. That was a weird little skip. But with distribution, there would be a central location or a central website for, you know, any shop to find a wide variety of comics. So if they wanted to diversify beyond Marvel and DC and wanted just one stop to go do that, then they can go to the alternadistribution.com site and and find all these indie comics, especially now. It used to be, who cared about indie comics other than the creators themselves. But now, with all the crowdfunding, it's established that there's a huge market for these indie comics. And, all these successful crowdfunds, even if you crowdfund successfully, you're not going to be able to get into the Diamond catalog. They'll turn you down if you're not with a publisher. They don't. I'm pretty sure that they don't do individuals, really. Hang on. I had a half turn that I was working on with this figure. So let's see. Um, ah, okay. I had whatever I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I seriously need to just pick a perspective and stick to it. All right. Let me see. Let's see. The elbow's here. The sleeve is here. We billow out a little here. We've got the wrist. There it is. I've got... there's really no substitute for constructing a hand. All right, so here's the thumb. And the fingers are going to... All right, what do we do? Pinky finger here. Yeah, that's what threw me. I don't do this pose very much. Which is good. I'm trying to do different things every time. I mean, it's a little sad that I don't stick to something that I'm good at and you get to see a fully realized thing. But right now, I'm just in a really good phase of sketching and practicing and developing. Right. Something like that. Hands. They're difficult. Especially when you're trying to get like a feminine gesture going and it's not, something that you've memorized to do. Now, normally I don't do fan art. But, that's where my head's going right now. Anyway, this is not going to be a print that I sell or anything like that. Just practice. And, it's not good. I think that it could really use a lot more work before it's good. I have not really decided whether to go cartoony with that or not. Or, hyper realistic. Although I do kind of have the big eyes going. Yeah. So, distribution is soon going to be very possible for small comics creators. And I do want to see more about that. I do want to catch it live because, I'm interested in the chat going on as well. And also, I don't have time. I'm frantically pursuing so many things. Will you stop that? Okay, there it is. It's live. It's live. Okay, I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. If I'm Wow, listen to that. Okay. I'm gonna have to
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Crowdfunding Comics. Mr. Tucci, how are you doing today, Mr. Tucci?
Okay, I'm gonna have to shut this off real quick. What am I gonna do here? Okay, I don't know if okay, let's shut it down. I will get back to that. I don't know if that came across, but the beginning of the show started and I actually had it pulled up and minimized, which is probably not a brilliant idea. So they got started, and I heard it through my headset. So I don't know if you heard it through the mic or not. That's just going to be an interesting sort of question that I'll have to answer later. Look, I cannot do this right now. I cannot concentrate on hands right now. You know, it looked fine when I blocked it out, and it's not happening now. All right. Okay. So we have the wrist, we have the side of the hand, we have the other side of the hand. This one here is the pinky, this one going across here. We're going to have the first finger, middle, and ring. And right here, we have the base of the thumb coming up. It's going to be back in the background. All right, now let's go a little darker. Slightly thicker. All right, so here with the base of the pinky finger, well, let's not go darker yet then, if I'm going to be flexing the fingers. Base of the pinky finger here. So here at the ring finger, it's going to follow the line of the pinky finger, or, you know, the pinky follows the ring. Either way, they generally mirror each other. So, you know, we're going to have the joint a little higher. We're going to have, you know, a little exaggerated flex to the fingertip because this is a feminine movement. Okay, over here we're going to have our middle finger, and it's going to follow the line of the first finger. And these are just going to point up. Come on, autosave. Now, this is going to cross her palm from here. The roundness of the palm is going to come through here. There's the hollow of the palm. Here's the base of the thumb. Needs a little bit of muscle. She's a farm girl. She's got a strong grip. And there's like the meat of the side of the hand. So that's going to look like, oh gracious. Come on, this is not the time to be wobbly. Okay, so normally I would be putting this on a separate layer and doing more of a formal inking job, but I'm about to quit on this piece and head on to use some of my copious free time. My meager free time, really, but to catch up on some industry news because it's going to be very interesting. You're going to be able, well, currently I have Soulbound 1 in print available on my website, www.otherrealmstudio.com. So, let's see. Also, I have it available on Amazon as a Kindle edition. So if you would like to read your comic digitally, you can get it on Kindle. And as of right now, it's not in any stores anywhere, but I'm going to see if I can change that. This is exciting stuff. So I hope y'all have a good night, or whatever time it is, wherever you are, whenever you watch this. I appreciate it, though. And that's a reasonable hand. Um, so good night, and I'll see you in the other realm.